Hi. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Mark, it's so good to be here with you.
Hi, you too, sweetie. Glad to see ya. Looking gorgeous.
And we're always we're always the family and I are always looking forward to see what you're wearing today.
Oh, look at the little cute kitty cats and cowboy hats.
Isn't that cute?
Kitty cats and cowboy hats. Yeah, they're very cute.
And you got your bling on, and so that's always fun.
Yep.
He's always way better dressed than we are, isn't he, you guys?
Got my dogs here. One's pushing me out of my chair, and the other one's in her chair.
Oh, Alaska. Let's take a look at Alaska.
My little
There she
buttercup is
is.
taken up.
Oh, there's the baby. Oh, look at her all dressed up.
Yes,
Unicorn.
because it's still cold here, and she likes her jacket. So I was going to take it out, but it's supposed to drop and snow again on Wednesday, so I'm not going to take it off yet.
Yeah, well, we're not only getting a snowstorm, we're getting a freaking blizzard tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Is it starting tonight? No, it starts later today, later tonight, I think, and goes into tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
of course, tomorrow's the day I'm getting my hard cast off, you guys.
Oh, well, maybe it won't start. I don't know, but I kind of was asking and go, well, because I felt like it was going to still be going, all the weather would be in March. But then I kind of heard April that it might still be
Yeah, it's
weird, wet,
yeah,
rain, snow.
the groundhog.
Ran. I'm afraid it's a little bit more in store for us.
Yeah. Thank you for all the questions. I miss Mimi here helping. I kind of got used to that.
Yeah, I know that makes a difference when all of a sudden it's like, oh no, I have to like.
Oh, audio is weird. Is it mine? Okay, let's see that I can. People have been complaining. Okay, everybody help me with this because.
I hear you fine, but.
Yeah, but I guess it comes out weird for other folks that are listening because I've been getting a lot of complaints on my videos that I've just been uploading, but come back. Let's try.
I don't hear it on my end, but then
I just don't know. Is that better? Oh, Victoria said it's fine now. Is that better, you guys? Okay.
Victoria said it's okay now, so.
All right. Lisa, thank you for the moderating. Holy cow. Hi, Nest. Oh, it was more vibrating, but it's better now. Okay, thank you, Nest. All right. Does it sound muffled now? Okay.
Oh, that vibrating noise was me. I'm sorry. It had nothing to do with the microphone. I'm just trying to wake up.
All right. Thank you. So I'm starting the question. So we got on a little late today because we were chit-chatting about, first of all, my hectic morning. I'm like, oh my God, today's been been a day. And he's like, oh my gosh, it's still morning there. Oh
we have to allow extra time for Debbie to crawl where she needs to go rather than walk.
I crawl down the stairs, you guys. First of all, my back is hurting. And because of all this crutches, you know how it is.
Yep.
And then I had, to crawl down the stairs and all that. But I ordered groceries to be delivered because I can't drive anywhere. Can't do anything. I'm stuck, you guys.
I'm horrible.
I'm so excited about tomorrow. If I get my boot on, then I can drive again, right?
That'd be good. I'm horrible at crutches, though. I don't know about you. I can't walk on crutches. I'm constant. It's just a horrible nightmare.
Oh my gosh, Mark, no joke. The first time around, okay, you guys know this is my second surgery, right? So I already did the crutches. I already did the hard cast and the crutches already for four weeks. And then I had to do it again, right? You all know that I had to do that again, right? So horrid. All right. So the first go round, though, Mark, I felt like all the time I was falling. I was on the ground more than I was upright. It was awful.
That's the way I was when I had to use crutches. I'm going, I think I'm better just hopping or just sitting because I can't do the crutches. They just fall. I don't know, it's terrible.
And I was so
I'm
tired. Like I would get so exhausted going just from the kitchen to the chair. You know what I mean? Like it was just like horrid.
Yeah.
But this one around, I'm a little stronger, and so that's a little bit.
Do you have to wrap your foot all up in plastic to take a shower or something?
Yeah, I have. Well, nowadays, Mark, we get to actually we have these things that we can.
Oh,
you can buy, and they're actually really good, and
it's
so
not
they're
like saran wrap.
a little better than all the saran wrap we used to do back in the day, and trash bags. Yeah. So, but it's still an ordeal. So I take my shower on Sundays. TMI, everyone. But I'm like, I can't do that. Like, especially right now because my partner is in North Carolina because her mom just had surgery for pancreatic cancer.
Oh no.
But she's there taking care of mom. And so I'm on my own. My daughter was here for a week, so that was nice. So I call my friend Karen. You guys know her as Starseed Awakening 1111.
Yeah.
We see her. She comes in here every once in a while. So I call her and I'm like, okay, going in the shower, and then I text her when I'm out. So she knows I'm. So
you survived it.
I survived the shower.
Oh God.
Oh my God. So I'm all clean now. That was all day yesterday.
It's like a day-long adventure. Okay, today is shower day. Oh boy.
Oh my gosh. All right. So still starring all these questions.
Yep. Susie,
so that's the drama trauma over here. But while I've been having to just kind of Gina, while I've been having to sit with my leg elevated, I have made some new merch. So check it out, you guys, on my website, freebirdspirit.com. All right. So we kind of wanted to look into the poor Jean Hackman story before we get started on all our fur babies. Hi, Karen. Now, I haven't looked at it psychically or intuitively. I have logically, and I have a story logically of what I think went on.
Yeah, that sounds logical to me as well.
Right. So we think logically what happened was they had been on a walk or something, and they got back, and they got back from their walk. Jean Hackman had an episode with his pacemaker and fell. Wife runs to get his medication for him, and the dog's freaking out. She puts him in his crate, and she's grabbing the medicine and falls herself. That's the logical thing that I feel, but we haven't looked at it psychically. So now we're going to step into the psychically and see if we get a different.
Right, and they're saying that they had been dead for days.
Yeah,
so
like 9 days.
He could have died from no water, no.
Right, the baby.
Yeah, because the first thing was, why would the dog? Well, it had been there for days, so.
Yeah, 9 days without water, you can't.
Yeah.
They can go without food for 9 days, but not water.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to look at this psychically.
And especially not if you're stressed out. He'd be stressed too, the old dog. If his owner was laying there right on the floor and, that'd be stressful. Okay. I'm just asking, like, is it just an accident or is there something more, kind of?
Yeah, let's see. When I step into the energy, they are giving me the energy of anxiety, anxious, like a fear, but that would be normal for any situation like this.
Right.
If it was or wasn't someone who. But who would want to murder a 95? Come on, I don't.
Yeah. Because I don't even know if he had children. I think so, but they would be old if he's 95. They're probably as old as his wife.
Yeah, I have two things coming out here.
I know.
Interesting.
Was there some kind of inheritance? I mean, Well, this is like, it doesn't feel cut and dry to me. It feels a little, maybe two things were happening or something.
Yeah, this is interesting. Interesting, you guys. So, you want me to go first? Or you want to
Yes, go ahead.
go? Okay, I think that there's a couple things going on because I'm getting. I even did a like a let's throw cards twice thing.
Yeah.
I have the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune coming in. So this is nature taking course.
Yeah.
So initially you have nature taking course, and in both the same positions, I have ill health and vulnerability. Like, so you're vulnerable, ill health, vulnerable already.
Yeah.
Okay. But then you have this whole this injustice thing coming in a little bit, like some dishonesty or something isn't quite right.
I know.
So I have the justice coming in reverse. And then on the other one, I have some conflict and some conflict coming in as well. So I'm going to ask a more specific question and see if we can get better. What did you?
Well, the reason it just seems a little bit like two things. Like, well, I know the cards know what I'm talking about because I get this Three of Swords, and that's obviously him having a heart incident, some kind of heart. But the weird thing about this card is, look how gleeful that one person is about it.
Oh, right.
It's weird. And then I did these cards. So that makes sense. Then I also got the Nine of Cups. So it looks like, almost like, well, we were just having a regular time. Like maybe we were coming home from dinner or something. And then he had this episode. Then they give me the tower with her going, oh my God. Because in this tower, it's just a woman looking at the occurrence. So, all that kind of aligns with what we were talking about. And then she sort of freaks out.
Yeah.
But the weird card that's in the middle of that, which exactly what I'm talking, is this Knight of Pentacles. And there's some kind of money.
Like in weight as well. Looking
like a knight that comes into the picture. They're not, I don't know. That's a little weird. I don't know why that card was in the middle of that. Because that other kind of went along with what we were talking about, but then there's some kind of shadiness in there somehow or something weird. Did you get something?
Yeah, I've thrown a few more times here. Was there? And I'm getting natural causes here. over and over again. Like this was there's nothing shady here. Nothing shady.
Okay, great. That's great.
Now I know like it looks shady with all the things, but again, and you know, it seems fishy.
Yeah.
But he was 95 years old. He had a pacemaker, which means I know those things go off. It makes you feel weird. Or he could have, kind of fallen.
Yep.
He,
They can knock you unconscious.
Yeah, it can. And so,
that happened to my partner, and it took us a while to realizing what was happening because he hadn't had it very long. But I mean, it would just knock him completely unconscious, and then he'd come back to, and then it would go on again. So I could see him being on the floor, and my partner was nowhere near 95.
mm-hmm.
So at 95, I could see it even being weird. I just feel like there might be some kind of a money thing somehow or something.
It could be. They're just showing me that, like, they didn't have to. Whatever happened, Jean passed away from natural causes.
I think that too.
So maybe that's kind of what we're picking up on. But then there's other things going on that are shady.
Yeah, because those first three cards were just like, we're having a regular night, 9 of everything's fine. We're doing good. Like almost like we just got home from dinner. Heart attack, because I had that heart card, the 3 of swords. And then her going, oh no, freaking out. There's a tower that just happened. So that sounds just like what we thought.
Right.
So,
And, from my understanding, they do not have any security cameras on their premises. So I know that people are waiting for security camera footage, but they don't have security cameras there. So unless there was cameras somewhere else that caught them somewhere not on the premises. So yeah, there could have been a scare. There could have, those things, and hopefully that'll all come out. But we could ask the dog. I wonder what the dog's name was.
Yeah, I just pulled one card about the dog. I just thought, is there a card the dog? And of course, the card that came out is Joker. Things are never as they seem.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay.
I don't know. The police act like there's some kind of something too. They're not quite.
Yeah, and I feel like with her, something's like.
Yeah.
Because when I tap into the dog here, he gives me a vision of her.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're going to find the most. The bathroom heater was on. Space heater was on.
Yeah, I know, and it was turned over. I saw.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know unless was there somebody else there that did something? Because also you feel like it would be, if she fell, I think there'd be some evidence.
Right, that because
she hit her head or something. I mean, she wouldn't just be. I don't know. Well, I think there's more to come out. It could be that a relative or something was concerned about, an inheritance and didn't want her to get it or something like that. I don't know. Something's weird about her part. I feel like he just had a heart attack. Plus, you wouldn't have that defibrillator thing in there if you weren't prone, if they didn't think you were going to have. That's why they put those in there. Anyway, that was interesting.
Yeah.
I would have thought it was just like what we thought, except it's weird. And the way those pictures in those cards was a little weird to me because I always go by picture. Anyway.
Right? Yeah, yeah. Now the dog
Oh,
is saying there could be something nefarious going on.
oh, look, he's got fishy there too, and a snake.
Yeah, so the fish always represent like money in this deck.
Okay.
The snake is, yeah, something nefarious. You know, something hidden that kind of sneaks out and snaps at you.
Right.
So there could be something there. Anyway.
And plus, 2 times this card came out like it was the card that fell after I was done. But it's the Nine of Pentacles. But it's a weird in this depiction. It's like that money eating you or something. So that's a little bit weird. Like there's some money thing, but I don't know. We'll wait and see what happens. But something's a little.
Yeah. Something's a little.
Yeah.
All right. So, but yeah, prayers for the family and the community there.
Yeah.
But 9 days.
And he was a great actor. He did so many things. I really remember him. From Bonnie.
It sounded like he may have been hard to work with, but he was brilliant.
Yep. And of course, he was in The Birdcage, which I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
He even got dragged for that.
What's the non-bums or whatever that family totem bums?
Tannenbaums, the Royal Tannenbaums.
Royal Tannenbaums, yeah. Loved him in that.
Yeah.
He was brilliant. I think that was the last one he did.
Yeah, he did a wide variety of things, you know.
Yeah.
I remember way back first, I think that might have been the first thing he did was Bonnie and Clyde. That was way old, but with Faye Dunaway and Warren Beatty, he was the brother. He was good, and I think he got an Oscar for it.
Oh, wow. And so he was in the Enemy of the State and Runaway Jury as well.
Yep.
That Western movie where he was the mayor. Birdcage. Yeah, Birdcage was amazing. Love that's a classic.
French Connection was a big one of his that he was nominated for. He'd been nominated quite a few times. He was hard to work with, everybody's saying, or was that true? I didn't know.
Yeah, I think he was a little hard to work with.
Yeah.
It doesn't, you know.
He worked all the time, though, up until when he retired. I mean, he purposely retired.
Yeah. All right, here we go, guys. I know we're starting a little bit later, but just wanted to touch base.
Annie Molly.
Okay.
The Fuzzy Wuzzies.
All right, Ness. Okay. Coco. Now, your dog Coco.
Well,
okay, so Coco's the one you have right now, right?
Cocoa Puffs.
So it's the cutest freaking dog ever.
Yeah, you have Coco now, right? That's not this is
right.
Okay. Yes. Okay, current dog.
Okay.
All right.
You guys, Coco is the sweetest. I think it's like it's a poodle mix, but it might be a doodle. But oh my God, so cute. It's absolutely 100% the type of dog I would love. Okay.
Oh, it's a miniature golden doodle. Oh
yeah. Miniature golden doodle. Yeah. So cute.
And a poodle. Those are so cute. Oh, you probably like little curly hair and stuff. Those are precious. Well, first of all, she says, well, I hear you telling me that all the time. I think you might say it out loud. I love you, Coco, because she seems to hear it. She definitely knows you love her. She loves you too. I feel like you give her kisses and stuff. She likes all that. Like you baby over her. I do tell. Yeah, I can hear that. But also, like, baby with her and snuggle, all that. She likes all of that. Yeah, she feels very loved, Ness.
She's also saying that she knows that it feels as though she's been a little bit more needy as of late. Like you feel like, whoa, this is a little bit more needy than. But she says she's actually reacting to your energy. And so she feels like you need her more right now. So you may be thinking, is there something, is she trying to tell me something, or is she, but she's actually, she's responding to your energy right now. She's taking care of you.
Yeah. She stepped into that role. Because this is still a young doggy, right? Pretty young, I think, or is it older? Yeah.
And you know, she's running up with her bowl in her mouth, and that usually she's telling me something about her food, but she seems very happy. So I don't see anything. You know, she obviously enjoys her what you feed her. That seems very special time with you and her.
Like, you know, we're in it together.
Yeah. I hand make her food. Yeah. So this is something she is recognizing, and that it's like a thing that you and her do together, according to her. Yeah. Cute. Love that.
Yeah. She can tell all the attention and everything. You know, like when you say, does she know my, she does. She can tell when you think about her, when you're fixing her dinner, whenever your mind is on her, she's aware of it. And your mind is on her quite a bit. She likes it. It's like being acknowledged, and, you know, it's like if you had a kid and you just gave them lots of attention and love, and it's the same thing. She's spoiled brat, and we'll give her that a little bit. Little happy girl.
Yeah, she is. No, she's a happy girl. Nothing. She doesn't have. But she did want to let you know that one piece.
Yeah.
All right, Victoria. Hi, Victoria. Nice to see you. My Maine Coon Luna, Coons, your Maine Coons Luna and Venus are acting hostile after 3 weeks with new Siamese Mimi. What do they need from me to accept her in our family? We've done the usual advice. Thank you. All right, Victoria.
Might not have any better advice. First of all, time. It's not enough time yet. I know it feels like it to you, but they're still
okay. So they're showing me, it totally. It feels like, okay, they've been here already, 3 weeks. Why are they acting out now, right, Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's stages, and I am not an expert by any means, but what I'm being shown by Luna and Venus, there's stages. First they stalk. Then they, you know what I mean? So then they stalk the situation, fill out the energy. Then they do like initiation things, like, like whatever. Then they'll go into a new stage of creating this family. However, like Mark and I always say, have a family meeting.
Yep.
Let them know.
Yep.
Mimi is staying. Mimi is family.
Yep.
I need you to get through all your little animal rituals right now quicker than not, right. And be nice, because she's part of the family.
Right. And mostly Luna and Venus might need to chill a little bit. They formed a bond. They already bonded, but they're like going, who the heck is this person coming in here? And Maine Coons and Siamese are very, very strong personality cat breeds. They're not easily pushed around, either one. So the new cat is trying her best, Mimi, to fit in. She wants to try to find her place at the table, right? That's what she's working on. The other two are kind of giving her the raspberry. Like, we kind of have all the cats we need as far as we're concerned. My first thing was going to be the same thing Debbie just said. let's have a little family meeting to let them know this is your choice and your decision, and you would like them to, for your benefit, to welcome in the new kitty. Because it's mostly going that they're being a little bit stubborn, more so than the Siamese being pushy. That it's one family. We're going from 2 to 3, and you can help mom by helping the cat, right? Let's be a little bit nicer. Because I want you to tell them, no, we're sure of this. She's going to stay. It's not temporary. She's staying. Because I don't know if you all thought we're going to try this out or something. I don't think you thought that, but I think maybe they thought, oh, when's she going? Yeah, when's she going? And it's like, well, she's not going. So, I do that. And I mean it, like when Debbie and I say that, I mean, do that. Like, sit down. I usually do it like as if I was meditating. I'll close my eyes, I'll get quiet, take a few deep breaths. I would ask everybody together, all 3 kitties. A lot of times it helps me in my mind's eye if I just see a stage and ask them to step up on it. You don't have to do that, but that helps me. And like as if there's a light. And then I just tell them how beautiful they are. I always start out with, what beautiful souls.
Right.
Even when we're talking about some kind of a little thing. And then, I present what I would like to see, what the goal is here for all of us. So little Siamese needs to be more cooperative, more willing to have a new friend. And so, we all need to work on it together. And every time I do that, I pretty much notice a change right away. Now, you might have to do a second time, but usually you'll get a little bit of a, oh, look, all of a sudden they didn't smack her face or whatever it was. There's a slight change there. So I think it makes a big difference. I know you've tried a lot of things that people have told you, but that's the way I get the most success with my animals whenever there's kind of a thing.
Yep. All right. So we didn't give the speech, but if you did put a question in, we do ask that you stay so we're not reading to the air. All right. So we have Paula. We have Paula Rovita. We have Hinda and Linda and Lisa. So those are coming up, Lisa babies. All right. So Paula Rovita, are you here? Hinda's here. Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Okay. Not seeing. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to erase Paula because you might be here but haven't been able to answer. We'll come back to you. So Hinda is here, so we'll move to Hinda. And hi, Hinda. Why are my 2 girl rescue cats that I've had for 8.5 years now still so skittish, especially my Torby girl, Sweet Pea, who has never let me touch or pet her? Tashi and the Tuxie is also shy. I have 3 cats in total, by the way. One is Jeannie, the white with ginger spots boy, who is the only one who is really attached and affectionate towards me. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for being so clear on all of that. That's very helpful.
I see from Marie Martin. Marie, I'm talking to the animals in my mind. I also talk to them out loud, but when I'm talking about that little family meeting, that's in my mind. And of course, I usually ask Pan to be there too, which you can also do.
Okay. Hinda says, yep, Hinda is definitely here, yakking away in the chat.
I've seen her.
I love that. Thank you for being fun.
Yep, sweetie.
All right. And Victoria was here. That's great. I thought maybe you were, but not talking. I had that feeling. All right, here we go. Okay, what's going on with the two rescue cats? Okay, so um,
Well, they really identify with that, and that's the way they've kept going, is by being skittish. That was before you got them. They kind of had to learn that, I feel like, when they were real little. And because it looks like they were in a weird feral-like atmosphere or something like that. But they had to be skittish is what kept them alive, really.
mhm,
And so
mhm.
they really identify with that. So now, a lot of times they just do it like on automatic pilot. It's just the first tool that they jump to. Hinda, though, you could talk to them like the old meeting thing that we just talked about. I feel like if you talk to Sweet Pea in particular, give her those pictures of being able to pet her or sit, you know, where there's more interaction, and just how you send her that emotion of how that is lovely and would feel good. Um, and just kind of give her that picture as if that's something that you're open and willing to do. Because I feel like,
They
and
were in an outdoor cat colony behind my daughter's house.
yeah, and she was attacked by a raccoon. Yeah, that's how come. That's just their survival like mechanism. They don't even think about it. It's almost like that's just the way you be when you're a cat. I know the other one isn't, but I feel like Sweet Pea, if you just sit quietly, give her those little picture thoughts, tell her it's okay to be skittish. I always start out by telling them it's okay with whatever the behavior is they're doing. That's okay. But I'm just wondering if we might look at a different way of being, because you don't really want to criticize it or make that's the way they lived. So, that's great. We understand. That's okay. That's the way a little kitty does sometimes. But here's another option, and see if you might get a little bit of a change. So when I say a little bit of a change, it might be something like all of a sudden she rubs against you, which she never does. Or she's just sitting a lot closer than ever, and just take that in and just keep letting it grow from there. You might talk again and show them that, especially that Sweet Pea I'm seeing. Oh, yeah.
And also with that, Hinda, they're showing me like a timeline. And I used to use back in the day when I did, when I was worked in psychology, was a therapist. I often use this timeline of natural growth. And we all have this natural growth timeline. If you're taking off that timeline because due to trauma of some sort, you didn't get to have that natural growth thing and connection to all the connections. So it's disconnected basically. And they're showing me that with them. So something like whether their mom was killed when they were at this certain point in that ability to connect with others, um, something like that they're dealing with now. They just so I like what Mark said, because you can actually do cat therapy with them where they can get back on the timeline of growth and relearn some of this stuff. But right now they don't have an ability to attach in that way to anything. So they kind of, like Mark said, this is how they're reacting to life. But when I talk to their higher selves, they love you, Hinda, and they're so grateful for the safe space that you've created for them. So very grateful.
They completely know the difference. They're very grateful for being here. They feel a complete different energy than what they were used to. Again, they kind of react on automatic pilot. It's like a human child. If you had some kind of traumatic thing, you can carry it with you a long time. Now you can let it go with counseling or whatever. But you also can just carry it all the way through too. And it's just like it can be a quirk or a tick or something. It's sort of like that. It's like part of their identity. I think you can, I have 4 cats. Only one of my cats loves for me to hug them and snuggle them and kiss them, and she sits in my lap and blah, blah, blah. The other 3, not so much. But I've done this thing with them, and they're so much better. Because, they also went through a big thing because we moved, and it was a big move.
Right.
Dramatic.
Yeah, that makes that traumatic. Yeah.
They all reverted way back. My 2 feral kitties went back to the days of were horrified. And the other one was my mom's, and he had to adjust. So there was a lot of adjustment. But I've been working with a little boy who's very don't touch me. Nope. He's that nope kitty. And since I've been having my little talks with him, he's much more, he wants to lay right next to me, not like on me, but he never wanted to lay near me. Or he's constantly like meowing at me, talking to me, like he never did any of that. So it does make a difference. You just have to kind of stay persistent. Yeah.
Well, Hinda, thank you for rescuing these babies.
Yep.
Thank you. All right. Did Paula ever come back in and say hello? I didn't see her ever.
I didn't notice either.
So Paula, if you did, I apologize. I didn't see you. Please come back in again and let us know if you're here. So we have Linda, Lisa Davies, and
oh God.
Well, we'll do that for now, and then I'll scroll down and find a random down below. Okay.
Lots
okay,
of.
so I said Paula. No, I already. Okay, Linda. All right. Sorry, you guys. Okay. We have a lot of questions, yeah. And so we're giving it a go. All right. Okay. Hello, Mark and Debian.
Linda.
Deb and Pan. Yeah. I may be going away for 3 weeks to a month and wonder if my cat wants to go with me or stay home. There will be other animals there. All right, Linda.
There will be other animals at the place you're going to, or other animals at the house?
Freddie is the cat's name. All right. Thank you, Linda. Well, he's showing me that he would feel really good at home. He feels very comfortable. He feels king of the house. You know what I mean? Like he is showing me that route. He's not even giving me a vision of going. He's giving me I'm going to be just fine here. I'm king. But I will throw cards on that as well.
Yep. I feel the same. I feel like he'd rather stay home. Mm-hmm. As long as he's got food and water, he's okay. The other thing too, I don't think, there's going to be dogs and cats where you're going, he's not so much about meeting new dogs and cats somewhere else. It's all, now if you're moving permanently, of course, but you know how we talk a lot, cats are notoriously slow to adjust. And this feels like it would just be kind of anxiety all the time. He's kind of good about stuff. Overall, he'd be better off just safely in his little pocket at home, in his own safe pocket at home. He don't really want to venture out.
100%. I got the same card through the tarot.
I just stay in here.
He'd much rather just stay. He's comfortable. He's happy. Yeah.
There might be the rare cat sometime that's a traveler and stuff, but that would be the exception. More often than not, they're like, no thanks.
Yeah, he wants to stay in his comfort zone. Retreat. Every card I got was all about
Staying home.
staying home.
Yeah, look at that.
Let me be here.
Yeah.
I'm safe here.
You go ahead on your vacation. I'll just keep things down,
Yeah.
going here.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
My brother had a cat that loved to go in the car, and that was like the only one I ever knew. It was an orange cat, but he liked to travel and stuff. But he acted more like a dog always than a cat. But I think it's really rare that one likes to go in the car or travel or anything.
No, but you have to train them from the get-go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Creatures
It's so weird, you guys. I have a filter up today because I have this. I woke up to a huge allergy going on my face. It looks like someone punched me in my eye, so it's swollen. So when I look, you know how when it's so swollen and you look down and all you see, you have this.
Yeah,
you can't see below this line.
There's something out of your eye. You're going, what is that? I keep seeing. What?
It's like that big. It's horrid. All right.
Right.
That's why no makeup today. Okay. Okay. So we have Lisa Davies and that's not a. Is Lisa Davies still here even? Okay. And let us know if you're here. And then we can. These are all Mark's channel, so maybe we can do one from my channel next.
Yep.
Is she here? Did you see her name?
I've seen Maureen say she's here, but that's only one. I haven't seen Lisa.
Maureen is here. Okay. Okay, so I don't see Lisa. All right, so we'll move on. I won't erase you, Lisa, just in case you're here. All right, is Carol Young here? Is Daniel Charles here?
There's Carol Young. Did you call her?
I did call her, so.
She says she's here.
Okay.
Hi, Carol.
All right, here we go. My cat is Tig and is in palliative care. Will I know if he needs assistance to pass on? Tig.
Daniel Charles is saying they're here.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
You're next.
What does palliative care mean?
So that would be like hospice, I think.
Okay.
Am I right, Carol?
So is he like at a vet or something, or is he at home? Tig, Tig, Tig. Hey, Tig.
Okay, so Lisa says yes, it's like hospice. All right, so Tig feels like comfortable. Well, I feel like yes, palliative is hospice care. That he's not giving me any sense that he's in pain at all, and I feel like it's going to be very natural for him.
Yeah.
Love him, Carol. I love him very much. Like a wise old soul. Wise old soul. Mm-hmm.
I think he's just planning on naturally going. I don't think he's going to need assistance. I know that's always, we don't want them to, be in pain or anything. It feels to me like he's in that process. He already knows where he's going. They kind of have this, we just take it as it comes kind of a thing. And he feels very well cared for and loved. Like I feel all this energy around him. There's like a lot of love energy. I would say too, I'm going to ask Pan to check in on him too. But I feel the angels around him, like preparing to help lift him up. So this is when, if it was my kitty, I would just say my prayers about help to lift him easily and effortlessly when it's his time, and let that just naturally progress. That's kind of what we've got on. I see them all around him. So he's got all that there.
That is what I prayed for, she said.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But he feels really, I was just going to say, Carol, this happens to me all the time on this show. I was going to say, I feel like you probably have prayed for that. And then you say, yeah, that's what I prayed for. Oh, sometimes you guys read my mind and you just speak it out. But yeah, so there's that. So he has all that angelic kind of help, but he feels so much love and honor from you guys, from his mom and the family. He wants you to know that. Like as much love as you have for him, he has right back at you.
Yeah.
And is there a dog there? Is that who that little doggy is?
Sweet baby.
I feel like he likes that dog, if that's one. But you know, he's preparing to embrace the other side.
Mm-hmm. And the cards I pulled was like, yeah, he does not need assistance. And he will, it'll be a peaceful, loving passing.
Right. Oh, the doggy has passed. Okay. Oh, that's why he's talking about that little doggy, Carol. That little doggy's there too. Gonna help him over.
Oh.
Yeah, they're there to help him. That's why that little doggy, because I'm going, what's that doggy? I think he's there in that group of spirits that are kind of waiting.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be much longer. Mm-mm. Okay. Blessings, sweetie. I love you. I'm sorry for your.
Yeah, we're so sorry.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. Okay, so I said Daniel Charles. My cat Zach passed away at 11 years old in October. He's still around me, and is he still around me? And does he have anything he wants me to know? Thank you so much.
Hi, Starseed Awakening.
Oh, we just talked about you.
Yeah.
That's so funny, Starseed Awakening, 11. Karen, I was just telling everybody about how I call you when I have to take a shower, and then I call you when I get out. Okay, anyway.
First, I read your message, Starseed. I thought it said, nice to poop and see everyone, but it's nice to pop. I went, what? Okay, whoops, marked here.
That's hilarious.
Oh, God.
My cat, Zach. Okay, Zach.
Zachary.
Okay. Oh, he's just prancing around. So I don't know. He, for some reason, he's just prancing around like extra, and wanting you to know that he's just all that and prancing around. So I don't know if that's something you made him feel like such a prince when he was here, but he just feels so good and now on the other side as well. But he also is coming in with that energy. He's just prancing around like I'm all that. What a sweet boy. Okay. He is still around you. He licks you on your face. So I don't know if you ever feel like where you kind of go like this, or if you feel the tingle, or if you're thinking about him, or whatever. But he is definitely around you, and he licks you on your face. It's you know, and licking you. Okay.
Daniel, you don't have another cat, do you? You didn't get a new cat, did you? I know you lost him in October.
He's a huge white cat. He had asthma at the end, and yes, he is a Leo. Okay, that makes sense of the. Oh.
Well,
Yeah, no problem breathing now, that's for sure.
yeah. I don't. I feel like he might already be back, like little or something. At first, I thought I had a cat the past 2 years prior, and I have a current dog named Coco. Okay, no, it's none of those. So it's a possibility that a little kitty cat might show up. I'm just going to say that. I always get this one every time. If I'm talking about a little kitty that's on the other side and that they are thinking about, I'm not going to hang over here that long. I'm going to cross the gates and come back. It actually says step outside your boundaries, explore. And so I get this curiosity worth the risk. Like, I wonder if I can do the thing, like, the return. I get the prosperity, have it all a lot of times when it feels like he might already be in form. He may already made that much. So now it's about trying to reconnect with you. So it's like, here he was up in heaven. We get this heaven card again. And he was thinking, what if I'll risk it? Might be worth it. I'm curious about it. I have high expectations that I can accomplish it, and get back to where the food is, the fishes and things. So that's what I'm hearing. That's what's going on with me here. Because right before I got that raspberry have it on, it was like, relax. I had a little cat nap, but I'm not staying over there that long. I'm kind of on the move. So keep open to that, Daniel, and see.
He's also making fun of Coco.
Yeah.
He's making fun of Coco. He thinks Coco is
Yeah, because he probably knows Coco too.
Yeah, he's making fun. He thinks he's making Daniel. I don't know. He's just making fun of Coco. It's funny. It's like he's funny.
I
Loves
know.
him. Loves that.
I can see him like with his little plans and his little calculations. It's very funny. He's like, I got a plan, and I think I can accomplish it, sort of a thing. Okay. Anyway,
he's way bigger than Coco. Okay, that's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, white cat, bigger than the dog. I love that.
That's so funny. All right. Well, we are at time, and I know that we have 25 more questions.
We can't
We
get
love you guys, and we do the best we can, and hopefully you were able to glean things from what we were able to read for others. But you know what? We're here every week.
Yep.
And also, Mark is on his channel on Saturdays. And he goes on other people's channels too. And
so does Debbie. And,
yeah,
we don't try to just rush through them as quick as possible. We rather
yeah,
just kind of stay with the reading and sort of get it,
we like to connect with you guys.
move to the next one. So we don't just try to, let's just see how fast, how many people. No, we don't really.
This is family time.
Yeah.
And we like to hang out with you guys and connect. So we're not those readers that are just going to go.
Yeah, no, not really.
We could do that, but it would be, there'd be no connection. We love hanging out with you guys. So we'll see you all next time.
Yep.
Blessings to you all. And again, if you want to check out my my shop, my little stuff that I've been able to put together since I have my legs.
You got you some love hats, don't you?
There's love hats on there. Yep. Love period hat. All kinds of stuff. So I just made a new one and it says 8647.
I love it.
So it comes in a hat.
I love it.
Anyways, love you guys. And so we'll see you all next time. Here we go.